Hello, 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 everybody. Finally, guys, a live stream, making a video. Guys, we have a pretty good one today. I won't be out here too long. We're gonna do the Barbie, the Demon Dragon Barbie challenge, and I got Shad and the eel. Let's see a couple of y'all come in, and I don't have any baits out there, so I'm gonna wait for a couple of people to come in. Guys, thank you so much for all the support. The channel's growing, grows every day. A couple of people. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate that. Thank you, Aldo. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate that. 4 people. Thank you, everyone who's tuning in real quick. Let me just kind of show you where we're at. Hey, what's going on, Maurice? So, guys, this is the actual Potomac River here, guys. Where you see that airplane landing, that's a DCA. That's a Reagan National Airport. And right on the other side, there's the monument. That's the DC tidal basin. But I'm parked right here. We're gonna fish the actual Potomac River. I know it's kind of dark, guys. Y'all can't see it, but let's get those baits out there. There's nothing out there right now, guys. Let me set those out there real quick. All right, guys. Those who are just tuning in, we have something kind of fun. We have the Barbie doll and piece of eel. This is the eel. It's full of grass, but let's get it out there, guys. The Barbie Demon Dragon. Let's get it out there. Let's see what happens. Hey, what's going on, Joe Buck? Thank you so much for tuning in. Six people, guys. Big C, thank you so much for tuning in. We're trying something kind of fun and exciting here. The Barbie Dragon. This is from Catfish Dave. He's the inventor. I just wanted to do the challenge. The first one I just threw out has eel. This one has shad. Someone gave me shad yesterday, and I wanted to come out here and try this out, guys. Let's get it out there. So the first one's gonna have eel, shad, eel, shad. Let's get them out there. All right, guys. Those who are here, just really quickly, 9 people. Thank you so much for the 2 thumbs up. The Barbie Dragon. It's a Barbie doll with a little rattle, and a piece of shad head. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much. Just trying something for fun, guys. Catfish Dave is the one who did this several months back, maybe even a year ago, and people have been requesting it, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's get out there. So we have 2 with eel and 2 with shad. So we get this set up here. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate the thumbs up. 5 thumbs up, 7 people. Guys, I've been wanting to come out here and make a video. We were out fishing yesterday on the channel side, which is the same body of water, but about a mile down that way. Hey, what's going on, Joe? And we fished yesterday for 5 hours during the daytime. Nothing. We had 1 carp run, and that was it. Crappie fishing, no. But yesterday, there was a guide that he had just finished up with his guide service. Man, he gave me a ton of bait. He must have gave me 10 gizzard shad, 2 bullhead, 3 crappie, 1 small tiny carp. Man, I'm freezing all of that bait. I'm putting it away, guys. Finally, Danny, thank you so much, Danny. Danny's been requesting the video. He's been like, man, go live. So we're gonna try it, guys. I'll be honest, this is not one of my favorite spots. I've never really fished here. There's a lot of rocks, but the channel side. Hey, what's going on, Dobson? William, thanks so much for stopping by. Did you get your pole? I hope that you got it today. I hope so, guys. It's hard throwing these dragons out there, these Barbie dragons. Can't get them very far, but we'll see what happens. So, guys, today we're actually fishing the Potomac River. I mean, it's all the body of water, but this is the actual riverside. But those dragons, my bait's not very far out there, guys. I'm guessing maybe 40 to 50 feet out there. Awesome. That's awesome. Guys, thank you so much for the support. Let me know how I just got a new phone, guys. I'm not sure if the quality is any better. This iPhone has got a little wider view, and we'll see when we use the other camera. It's supposed to have better cameras. I mean, not that my iPhone 10 had bad cameras, but I like this one. Has a little bit wider view. Hey, Kentucky, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that. KMB, man, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that, guys. We're just doing something for fun. Catfish Dave did the Barbie doll challenge, catching catfish, and someone said you got to do the same thing. So we'll see what happens. The good thing is we're using two different baits today. We're not just using all eel. So the first one has eel, shad, eel. I know those 2 are pretty tight, but the first one here has an eel head, and that last one back there has a shad head. Let's see what happens. Like I said, guys, they're not very far out there. I try to throw as far as I can. Yeah, it looks weird, I know, but they requested it, so we'll see. What I'm really curious, I mean, if catfish are bite, I would like to know what they would prefer, is the eel or the shad, because this awesome person gave me, what was it? It was called Veterans Fishing Adventures. This man does free charters. As long as you're a veteran, he'll take you fishing for free. It's a non-profit, and he has an amazing brand new boat. The front part of the boat comes down where it's even wheelchair access. I mean, you can just roll up into the boat. It's an amazing boat. He was done with this trip, and one of the veterans that was fishing with him, he saw me, recognized Cookie, came up to us, and he gave us all his leftover bait. Once again, he gave us bullhead, a small carp, lots of gizzard shad, big gizzard shad, and crappie, about 4 or 5 crappie. He says, man, just put them in the freezer and they're good to go. So that's what I did. I'm pretty well stocked up now for a couple of months. How did you get the? Oh, the shad. I just explained that. They gave it to me. It's Veterans Fishing Adventures. It's a non-profit. He takes veterans fishing for free. An amazing. Maybe you can look it up on. And he has a beautiful, beautiful boat. He can actually have five people on wheelchairs fishing on his boat. And one of the veterans, like I said, recognized me and Cookie. The boat came up to us. We're fishing on the channel side, and he gave me all his leftover bait. It was awesome. I loved it. To be honest, I've never fished with shad. I've been wanting to get my hands on shad for over 2 years, and finally got some. It's in the freezer. But today, I didn't freeze it last night. I kept it in the fridge, so the eel was fresh, and so was the shad. That's awesome. Yeah, exactly. It is awesome. A nonprofit. I had no idea that even existed. I bet you when I tell Patriot, Catfishes of America, he's gonna be really excited to hear that goes on here in DC. Beautiful brand new boat. We'll see what happens, guys. Hopefully we get lucky and catch a big fish tonight. Yeah, I should do that as well. I should do a giveaway, or someone who first person to contact me, take a vet. I'll go and pick them up, bring them fishing one day, and then take them back home. If they don't have transport, I should do that as well. Extreme. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do. If I was gonna get there's like those little add-on lenses. I have a cheap one, a clip-on. I was gonna get I think it's called a Moment lens to add to my other phone. But my wife, she has an iPhone 5S, which is an extremely old iPhone, and she was due for an upgrade. So I'm gonna give her my 10 Max, and I got the new 11. I think 11 Pro. I think is what it's called. Well, I'm glad the quality's pretty good. I don't think the other one was bad, but I like this one. It's a lot wider. So when Cookie decides to join me, it's gonna be able to have both of us here. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate that. Top Tactic Fishing. He does a lot of carp fishing. He's an amazing carp fisherman. He catches some big carps. Guys, y'all know the rules. Try to support one another. Share the love. We got a small crowd today, 15 people. Oh, is that a bump on that? We'll see what happens. I wasn't sure if I was gonna come fishing or not. I wanted to watch the Nationals. We have our professional baseball team here in Washington, D.C. If they win today, they go to the World Series. Southern Fisherman, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, share the love. Everyone here is an amazing person, so you can't go bad by helping one another. Big C. Big C, I remember watching your last video. I don't remember what it was about. Oh, he gave thumbs to the Big C. Smashed. I appreciate that. Thanks so much, guys. Those who had just tuned in, guys, like I said, I was fishing with my family last night for 5 hours. Not a single catfish. We had one decent takedown, but a 2-pound blue catfish can do a good takedown. We didn't hook them, but I should have never done this. I had a sabiki rig, and I put a sweet corn on each little hook. It's got 5 hooks, and that thing took off. I'm talking about it must have taken about 20-30 yards of my fishing line on a Zepco, and it was screaming, and I had no chance. I couldn't even control that fish and that hook. It's such a small little tiny hook, it just broke it in half. Man, I should have put better, stronger hooks. You need rain in Philly? Well, I think you might get it, because I know we're supposed to have rain all day here in DC tomorrow. Yeah, but the sabiki rig is not good for carp. I thought I would be able to kind of play the carp a little bit. No, it's not that. Just easy. But that, man, I can only imagine it was a good sized carp. I mean, the carp in these waters are huge. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, TNT. Thank you so much for saying that. I love y'all guys, man. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are awesome. Oh, it'd be nice. I saw some guys fishing here about a month ago, and they had all kinds of, they had a little bit different setup. They had glow sticks, and it seemed like this is like their secret spot. So I don't know if it's a secret spot or they were trying it out for the first time. So, guys, I'm talking about. I always fished at Tidal Basin. Well, at least last year I did. Where's Cookie? He's at home. I wasn't sure how long I'm gonna be out here for, but just probably about an hour, hour and a half. I want to go home and watch that baseball game. You believe in it before? Way back over there, that's got the shad head. The shad head. Are you seeing it bounce a little bit? Keep in mind, guys, we do have the tide here. So if the bait is going down a little bit, it might just tingle just a little bit. Yeah, once again, man, when that person gave me all that bait, man, to me, it felt like someone gave me $1,000. It was just amazing. It's just a good feeling. I'm sure he was going to probably just maybe toss it out or maybe refreeze it or whatever, but it was fresh shad, bullhead, crappie, small carp, and I have it all put away. Hey, what's going on, John? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that. There's a bunch of rocks here, so if we have a big fish, it's gonna be fun bringing it up. Thank you so much for stopping by, Eric. Appreciate that. Thank you. I hope so. We'll see if we get a fish here. It's kind of the middle of the week, so I needed to put a video out, guys. Doing okay. Yeah, Cookie's at home. Cookie's yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna get home past 10, 11 o'clock. Yeah, I appreciate that. Me too. I mean, that's how I keep looking at those rods. I didn't even have time to put the lightning bugs on there. But I mean, we have enough reflection. I think we can see them. Doing pretty good. You're very welcome. Thank you, Dobson. Appreciate that. Hobo, how you doing, buddy? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome. But I fished at Anacostia one time, and there's a park down there, man. I was creeped out, and I would never go back there. Maybe I was in the bad section or something, but I don't know. I didn't feel safe there, and that was the daytime. I didn't feel safe. I definitely want to go there at nighttime. Maybe me and you are talking about two different spots. Hey, Maria's World, thank you so much. Yeah, Cookie's at home. It's during the week, and I wasn't sure if I'm going to be out here 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. That's awesome. Hell yeah. I need to do a video on how to do that reflective tape. I mean, if you figured it out, that's awesome. Like I said, you need to put that UV glue. You put a little bit of UV, you hit it with the black light, and it'll set up really, really fast. I give that like 2 or 3 coats and make sure, I mean, it's not real smooth, and your fishing light might get cut up on it, but it's just all part of the fun. Yeah, I think this is, I just love watching this. You know, I go back and watch the live stream, and I'm like, man, those are pretty cool rods, man. Like, and they're mine. Guys, y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for all the support. Be nice to catch a fish. I appreciate that, Big C. Thank you so much. I saw your last video. I think you just put one out 2-3 days ago. I don't remember what it's about, but I watch so many videos. I watch so many videos. I called the cable. Well, we have Cox. Everyone has different companies, and I was gonna cancel like HBO because I don't watch HBO, and I was gonna cancel all kinds of channels because, man, we're paying a fortune for the cable. And anyways, long story short, I called Cox and they're like, "Oh, you know what? We're gonna drop your price." They dropped it so much, I just decided to keep everything. But I don't even watch HBO anymore. And the only reason I did have HBO because boxing, those big fights, pay-per-view fights used to be on HBO, and you had to have HBO. But now these big fights are going to an app. Right? What is it called? Diaz or something like that. Yeah, I'm all about just YouTube. The Chunky Cat special. You talking about that little baby rod? Yeah, I made a. Oh yeah, you'll have to watch his video. I sent him a little gift. Yeah, check out, guys. Make sure you check out, subscribe to Dobson Fishing and Stuff. I sent him a little cool gift. He'll probably be making the video today or tomorrow, probably. Hey PD, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for the love and support, guys. Y'all are amazing. So guys, we are doing the Barbie, what is it called? The Barbie Dragon or Dragon Barbie? Yeah, the Barbie Dragon challenge. Several people requested it, and they're out there. I can't cast very far, guys. It's hard to cast those Barbie dolls out there. More than the Barbie dolls, I'm more excited about the bait, the shad that they gave me yesterday. I stopped at 3 different places, guys, and the tide is coming up here, and this is the only place I didn't want to get my feet wet. It's pretty cool tonight. It's around 69, 66 degrees, or at least it's going to get that low later on. I don't want to get all wet like the last time. Those that didn't watch my last live stream, guys, I was wet up to my kneecaps in water. Already? Yes! It started the Nationals. Thank you so much for the update. I appreciate that so much. That will maybe keep me out here a little bit longer because I want to go home and watch that game. Wait, what? Rings? I didn't get that. I'm sorry. Oh, with rigs. Guys, that's my Lexus right there. You can just tell how bad it is. The rigs, it's just a Carolina rig. It's the Carolina rig, and instead of having the Demon Dragon, the actual Demon Dragon, you put the Barbie doll. That's all it is. If you go back to the first 2 or 3 minutes of the video, I showed a couple of the Barbie dolls, kind of how they're hanging a little bit. It's the Carolina rig with the Demon Dragon. Whoa, 2-0. Yes! Thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the update. Oh, man. It's funny how, at least me, I become like a super fan when they hit the playoffs. During the regular season, I can care less. But all of a sudden now, they win this one, they go to the World Series. Yes, you did. Yeah, that would be awesome. Everybody will be going to get Barbie dolls. Guys, now, here's another thing. They're not actual Barbie doll. The actual doll. I went to the dollar store, guys, so I don't know if that counts or not, but they float. All I know is they float. I paid $1 for each one of those little dolls because I'm not going to pay, I don't know what an actual Barbie doll cost. Probably $8, $10, $12. If I'm going to spend that kind of money, I'm just going to go buy dragons. Demon dragons. Those who don't. people always ask me when they hear demon dragon for the first time, they're like, "What is a demon dragon?" It's a spook. That's all it is. I didn't know that. Yeah, but I'm sure they're probably missing a lot of clothing. These are completely closed. The only thing that fell off were the shoes. They're shoeless. Some of them still, I think, still have their shoes on. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's awesome. Love it, love it, love it. So I have a plan, guys. Next time I come fishing at nighttime, I don't have my wagon with me. There's a little dock right next to where I've been fishing on the channel side. I call it channel side, and they stopped using that little dock at 7 o'clock at night. I'm gonna fish off that dock if they kick me off. I would have done it today, but I had nothing to put my rods and support them. But my blue wagon that I haul my stuff around, I have like a rod holder that I can attach to it, because that gets me another 40 feet out further. And I noticed that, at least me, when I cast, the further I cast out, the better chance I have of catching a bigger fish. I know people say, cast different distances. I'm always trying to launch it as far as I can. I mean, most of y'all could probably cast further than I can, because I use monofilament. Those, I've seen people use braid. Oh my goodness. I mean, they can cast 30 yards past me. Of course, they have bigger rods too. Let me see some comments here. Guys, if it gets really, really boring, I'll show you something that I did to my truck. I put LED light strips on the back of inside of the cab. It looks awesome. Well, at least I think it looks awesome. I spent $30 on Amazon for the light kit, and it comes with the remote control. You can change it. I already had a button where you can turn on 2 lights on the back of the cab of the truck, and I just connected right to it, tacked it up there, the strip. Looks awesome. I love it. If y'all want to see it in a little bit, just let me know. I don't want to bore you to death. 19 people, all of a sudden, bam, we had a burst. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone who's in and out. I understand, guys. Y'all come in and out. I don't blame you. I do the same thing. When someone's live, I'll come in for a few minutes, go out and come in. Yeah, I don't like, no, I do like the dark. I do like the dark, but I just like to put a show for y'all guys. This is all for the show. Sometimes I'm at home like, man, I wish somebody would go live and fish and kind of have a setup the way I have set up. I think it's enjoying. You can DMV, thank you so much for tuning in. Tonight, just been out here, I don't know, what is it, 20 minutes or so? Nothing. So where I'm at, I'm right next to the opening to the tidal basin, but I'm on the riverside. So anyone who wants to Google exactly where I'm at, you look for the DC tidal basin. There's 2 openings to the basin. I'm right outside one of them, to the side. All right, yeah, well, do what you got to do. 3-0. Maurice, thank you so much for the update. Man, the gnats are killing it. Oh, man. Well, tell the princess good night. Tell the princess, yeah, absolutely. Guys, y'all are amazing. Michael Murillo. Guys, Michael Murillo, every single one of y'all, sorry for pointing, it's just me. It's amazing. But Michael Murillo, guys, there's Danny. Danny's also a person can write these comments, and they just give you a boost. They just kind of like they're meaningful. And I just thank you, Mike Murillo, for those comments that you have left in the past and continue to leave on my channel. He just put out his first video, guys, so I'm glad that he did. At least I think it's just one. Maybe he did another one. I must have missed it, but y'all are missing amazing, guys. Really glad you decided to put a video out. Yeah, go for it. Come back. Dude, 4-0. Maurice is on top of the game. 5-0. Man, what was it? A double, a triple? Man, Washington Nationals, man, they're killing it, man. Love it. Yeah, absolutely. They're tearing it up. Oh, man. How can they score that quick from 3 to 4 to 5? I mean... Yeah, I'm alone tonight. Yeah. When it starts to get cool like this, and then Mom, my wife, Cookie's mom, my wife, she saw how I was soaked to my knees last time, and she's like, there's no way she would let Cookie do that. So, I mean, I wouldn't let Cookie get in the water like that anyways, but I appreciate that, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Guys, do y'all want to see the rods? I'm going to show you the truck real quick, the light strips. It took us 5 minutes to go with it real quick. If y'all want to stay here, we'll stay here. Is DC? I don't know what Maryland is, but we're breaking the law. I can just tell you that much right now here. We're definitely breaking the law. The DC... Chunky, check Facebook. I sent you a friendly invite. You know what? I suck at Facebook. I'll see if I can, whatever, how do you accept it, but I'm terrible at Facebook. I never post anything on Facebook. Maybe I should. Yeah, have Cookie check it. He said, Dad, I'll show you how to do it. Cookie, I just gave Cookie one of my old phones as well, and now he has a phone too. Oh, okay, it's wrong. It's three rods. Yeah, I just like to fish with 4 rods. One time, I think it was early this year. It was wintertime still when I came fishing to the channel side, and the park ranger or park police, she came up to me and she's like, "Do you fish here a lot?" I was like, "Oh, a little bit." She goes, "Do you know what there's a rod limit?" I was like, "Not really sure. What is it, 3 or 4?" She was like, "It's 3." And I had 4 up, and I was like, "Okay, I'll take one down." And I took one down, but she didn't give me a ticket. She was really, really cool about it. She just kind of looked at my bait that I was using. I showed her that I go and purchase my bait. I wasn't using anything illegal. She just walked off, no problem. So I've already been warned once, so if they come to me again, I'm sure I'm gonna get hit with the ticket. Guys, thank you so much. 16 people, appreciate that. Appreciate all the love. Y'all are amazing. I want to catch a fish for y'all. I'm not gonna leave you hanging all night, that's for sure. I'm not gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna go show you the truck. Let's go see the truck. Let's turn the camera around. So guys, I'm just gonna kind of show you where I'm fishing at. That way, anyone from the area here. Cookie is not with me. Cookie's not here. So there's the monument, guys. Oh, on that side, there's my truck. This is how close we're parked. There's my other rig, my other light. So that's what and then of course this is where we're fishing. Anyone who wants to see how the new iPhone 11 Pro, the camera looks on live on YouTube, there you go. I think it's slightly better than the other one. Not that my other phone was bad, but all right, let's go show you light strip real quick. Guys, I'm working on the sticker over there. I'm gonna see if I can put high reflective tape on that sticker on that Chunky Cat Fishing. All right, so let's. There's the lights I put on, guys. 30 bucks on the back of the truck. Goes all the way around. So this truck, guys, comes, I'm looking at the rods are fine. Comes with these two lights here. Comes with one on this side and one on that side. And there's a button right here that controls the power. So you just turn it off and it turns off. So I took this off and the little brick is right in there. It's kind of hidden right there. Well, guys, I was going to show you if I can find the remote. Guys, why is it when you're looking for something, you can never find it? Well, anyways, the lights change colors, but I can't find the remote. I probably lost it already. It's candy. So anyways, there's the strip that I put inside the truck. Give it more light so I can see what's back in my truck. And it's pretty messy. Since we're here, let me show you Mason's. Oh, you can see the rod's way over there. Let me show you Mason's his new rod. This is Mason's new rod. It's a Dog Demon. 10 bucks on Walmart with Chunky Cat wrap. All right, guys, I'm gonna get some water real quick. All right. I need some glow in the dark rods. There you go. All right. You can change colors on that strip that I put on, blue. You can fade it out. But anyways. All right, let's go back to fishing. All right, guys, we're back. I don't think we missed anything. 7-0. Golly, what inning is it? It seems like they're blowing them out. Oh, now we can see all 4 rods. Thank you guys for the support, the love, the thumbs up, and letting me know the score. Yeah, fishing should be really picking up pretty soon here. So you're saying that the rain will fill the Potomac River and make the move? Is that what you're saying, that we need the rain? All right, guys. All right, guys, y'all are amazing. I'm just kind of seeing what I missed. Guys, y'all are awesome. Appreciate that. I guess they're just giving me updates. I'm not saying that you're on the Nationals, but I just wanted updates. They're just trying to keep me here fishing because I really want to go home and watch the game. But I'm excited with the updates for right now. Oh, did someone tell me what inning it was in? I'm sure they did. Top of the 2nd, and they're clobbering them that much? Woo! That's awesome. What was it? Oh. Yeah, and here in the Potomac River, in the tidal basin, you could fish all night long as long as you have the proper setup and you can see what you're doing. You're probably talking about East Potomac Park, which is Hain Point Park, where they close the gates. They will close them. I'm not sure if that's at 1 in the morning. Yeah, but right today I'm not fishing East Potomac Park. I'm on the actual riverside. As much as I know, you can fish here. Seven runs in the first inning. Woo, what a start. I'll see the highlights later on that one. Guys, once again, the Barbie Dragon Challenge is just for fun. Will I do it again? I don't know. We'll see if we catch anything, but I can't cast as far, guys. I cannot get it as far as I would like to get it. And I don't think, to be honest, here where I'm fishing at, it's very, very deep. Okay, guys. So you going live, KMB? Or is that just a video? Guys, please support KMB. I haven't seen KMB. I haven't seen one of your videos. I'm not sure if I'm not being notified. I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of people on notification, but I need to stop by. I mean, you show me love, I gotta show the love back. At least try to. Night, KMB, yeah. Video, okay, make a video. Good luck on that. To me, it's just easier. Oh man, this microphone is. And I'm not saying it's easier, just to do live. Do live. It is what it is. You're not, when you do a video, you're trying to look at the camera. You're trying to speak to a little camera, and then you're there trying to edit. You're stuttering and double talk, triple talk. To me, live. It is what it is. This is who I am. Either you like it or you don't. A lot of people do like it. What's the bait? Today we have eel and shad. So the first one is eel, shad, and the first one and the one at the end. The first one here on this closest to me has the eel head, and the furthest one way over there has the shad head. So trying 2 baits. It's been over 2 years. I've been trying to get my hands on some shad. A guide who does free charter fishing for veterans gave me a full cooler of bait. He gave me over 10 gizzard shad yesterday, about 4 crappie, 2 bullhead, a small carp. I mean, he just gave me a buttload of bait, and he says, freeze it. Just freeze it, and you're good to go. But I had a lot. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Look at the bouncy. Who saw the bouncy? Come on. Come on. Oh, that's a drop back. Drop back is that fish came in. No, the line's still out there. Well, drop back it's a carp term. When you're fishing with bait alarms and the line comes in, it's drop back. Catfish. A blue usually just hits like a freight train. Now we do have a small possibility we may catch a flathead here, guys, because once again, the rocks are right here. It's nothing but rocks, so we'll see. It could have been that the light was just a little bit too tight and the tide's moving. Once again, guys, we do have a slight tide here. It's not gushing through. Yeah, number 2. Yep, yeah, thank you so much. Come on. That's the problem. I didn't bring kin. It's all the females. I even have a mermaid Barbie. Maybe they're pretty pissed because kin's not out here. Guys, y'all are amazing, man. Appreciate that. Maurice is awesome. Everyone here, avid fishermen, all of you. Oh, so anyways, going back to the story, those who been here for the first time, there is a guide service, or do they take you fishing for free? If you're a veteran, he takes out veteran fishing for free. It's a non-profit organization. It's called Veterans Fishing Adventures. He gave me a little pamphlet yesterday, and he was done with his trip, and one of the veterans that was on his boat recognized us yesterday, because we were showing up fishing yesterday, me, Cookie, and the family. They waved, hey, Cookie. They were saying hi to Cookie, and then the boat came up to us. He has a beautiful brand new boat. The front part of the boat comes down where you can roll a wheelchair right up on it, and he gave us all his leftover bait, lots and lots of bait. So anyways, I'm really excited and happy to try shad today. I mean, I wish, well, I'm not saying I wish, but next time I'm gonna have my actual just draggers where I can throw those baits as far as I can, because my casting distance right now, it's half. Those Barbies they're terrible. They don't cut through the wind very well. Yeah, when I tell Patriot Catfishers of America that there's a guide service that takes veterans fishing for free, that's all he does, is take veterans fishing for free. And his boat is absolutely amazing. He can have up to 5 people on wheelchairs at one time on his boat fishing. He told me to stop by one of the days. I think they get together, I believe it was every Thursday at his house, and they just work on the boat. You know, they just put, just upgrades. I mean, his boat it's a one of a kind. It's made for the veterans, in case you have a wheelchair or whatever. I do a lot of night fishing. Yeah, I think that's kind of my specialty, just for the show. I just like to have the high reflective tape. Yeah, but we were fishing yesterday on the channel side, which is about maybe half a mile on the other side, maybe a mile. And we were there for 5 hours. We had one small takedown on the catfish. And the same thing yesterday, I did have eel and shad yesterday. And I had the hit on the shad. Then I had, if you're hearing it again, I had a sabiki rig, and I put a cord on every single little hook, and we had a carp blasted on a little Zipco. I mean, it was a sound I'll never forget, the way that little Zipco was screaming. And I tried to pick it up and turn on, and that little hook, the sabiki hook, it broke off. So I'll never do that again. I quickly went to the truck and I got a really small strong hook. I think it's a Gamakatsu live bait hook. I think it's called. I don't know why it's called live bait when they're really, really small. I couldn't see that you put anything live on those tiny hooks, but they're extremely sharp and they're extremely strong. Good luck, man. Yeah, we were fishing yesterday, and I was like, well, if we catch a fish, we start catching fish, I'll go live. But guys, when with the family, and then Mason is a parrot. I mean, I'm not gonna say he ruins the live stream. He's my son, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard. It's like you're saying something and he's mumbling exactly what I'm trying to, what I'm saying. I mean, it's bad enough you can barely understand me, and much less a 3-year-old. So. Go fishing too. Well, come on down. You were killing it early this year. In the wintertime, Hobo was catching 10 times more fish than I was. Or at least that's what I was seeing when he was posting them on Fish Brain. $18 people. Thank you guys. Y'all are amazing. Thanks for stopping by and check out the show for a little bit. If you're just tuning in, we had a little bit of action. I'm not sure if it was the tide moving the rods around a little bit, but nothing massive. No big hits. Yeah, guys, y'all should fish with one another, support each other. It's awesome. So I was thinking about getting the new GoPro that I'm not sure if it was pre-ordered like last week. I'm not sure if people already had their hands on or not. I think hands on or either this Friday, I think it is. And I was like, should I get a new GoPro or should I just use my phone? So we're gonna just try to use a phone for now on instead of using a GoPro. Because I had the GoPro 5 and we were on summer vacation at the beach and I took it in the water, and it's, even though they say they're waterproof, but the GoPro 5 had problems not being 100% waterproof, so that's gone. I mean, of course, you need the phone for the live streams, which I enjoy a lot. For $85, man, that's a that's a steal. That's amazing. And you're saying a new GoPro? How did that happen? For $85, man, that's awesome. GoPro sign for $85. Yeah, the phones work just fine. I mean, the only thing is that you need to have your phone ready on your whatever your stand, your tripod. Most people, while they're fishing, they want to be, doing something until the fish, but you kind of have to have it ready for the shot. Man, we already been almost live for an hour. Nothing. Come on. Illinois. I think is that Chicago. I think it's Chicago. Yeah, Chicago, Illinois. Guys, those airplanes that you're hearing, those are landing at Reagan National Airport. It's called DCA, and that's where if anyone who has a boat and you want to launch a boat, you launch from there. From if you Google DCA or Reagan National Airport, right next to it, it's called Gravely Point Park, and there's a boat launch. You can launch from there, which is not very far, guys. I'm maybe guessing 2 miles away from here, 2.5 miles. I mean, I'm sure there's other places you can launch a boat, but that would be one. Team Kramer, thank you so much for stopping by. There you go. You brought the good luck. No, you know who brings the good luck? Chris Flores. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying you're not Team Kramer. When Chris Flores comes in, or maybe he's already here, but he's just kicking back until the fish goes down, and that's when he starts chatting. All of you are good luck. I appreciate that, guys. Thanks for all the love. Hey, it's getting nippy. I'm gonna go get my sweater in just a second here. So once again, those who are just tuning in, we're doing that Barbie Dragon Challenge just for fun. It's been requested several times by several people. Catfish Dave, anyone who doesn't watch, or if you look up Catfish Dave, he has a video, and it was like one of the most hilarious things he did, and I just wanted to try it. But what I am excited about is I have eel and I have shad today. Check your body else. Oh, all the lines are they're pretty straight out there. Good luck. Thank you, Joe Buck. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate if you were here from the time you tuned in, you've been here an hour. I appreciate all the love, guys. Guys, if you're here for 30 seconds or 3 hours, all of you are the same to me. Y'all are all amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, are you saying like check your bite, like check the bait? Oh man, the eel, I never bring it in, but if that's what it's gonna take. Oh, you're saying check the bait? Yes, check the bait. We can do that. All right, guys. So some of y'all, it's been a long time since someone asked a question. What's the rig? Well, it's the same rig I always use. So it's a Carolina rig with the Barbie. This is the mermaid. This is leader line. Here's the Barbie. Twist it this way. We have a little rattle here and the eel head. This is to me, this is probably the best part of the eel head. Let's get it back out there. so here's the other one. Another Barbie. This is a big piece of a SHAD, the SHAD head. Should I leave this same piece of bait or put another piece of SHAD on here? Let me know, guys. Leave the head or change it. I used to fish with a friend of mine. He used to always change his bait and just recast. Get it back out there. Barely see the fourth one. All right, we'll see if that helps or not. Guys, I can't cast them very far. Yeah, Team Kramer put some good videos out, reviews. As a matter of fact, they were when they're recommended. When I'm kind of scrolling, several of them popped up. Whew, out of breath. Maurice, you still here? Any updates on the score? Live action. We're trying to do the live action. Oh, so you say you'll add fresh bait? I rarely ever change bait, to be honest. I mean, I just got so used to the eel. The eel, I used to catch, 3 or 4 fish with just one piece of eel. Lately, this year, the catfish I've been catching on the eel, it's been taking off it's been knocking the eel off when I catch one. 7-0. Thank you so much. Appreciate that for the update. That's awesome. Still here, Maurice. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all are amazing, man. Thank you so much. EEL has more than SHAD, but we right now we have 2 EEL and 2 SHAD. So I went to the Asian market yesterday where I always buy my EEL, and I bought 2 EELs, and I said one of them, of course, chop it up for me. Oh, when is bouncing? Is that just I think that's just the tide. Kind of moving it down a little bit, just getting it set in its place. Or just the waves from the boat. I don't know. I've always had really good, because here's the test is when we're actually catching fish and they're really active. That's going to be the real true challenge. I mean, if we just have one fish, that's not an actual. You can say, oh, this did better than the other. It would be like catch 3 or 4 or 5 fish and see where you caught them on the EEL or the SHAD. I just think the EEL, at least here in the Potomac River, you're more likely to catch a nicer sized fish. I mean, usually it's over 5 pounds. Over 5 pounds. I appreciate that, man. I remember you left that really awesome comment when I first put that video out. Michael Murillo's referring to a video I put out. Oh man, it's got to be over 2 years ago, when I'm actually fighting 3 carp. I mean, one goes off, then the other one goes off. The other, it was. I think it's probably one of my better videos, but it doesn't get a lot of views. Maybe I need to tag it. I don't use a lot of tags, to be honest, guys. I just put a video out, just put basic information. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not on YouTube for the money. Now, do I enjoy the money that I make every 3 months? I get a check for about it depends. It could be $120 every 3 months, 4 months. Of course I am, but if I was in it for the money, guys, I'll be shooting videos out, 2 videos a week, and I don't like to do that. I don't think I have that great of stuff to be showing off. Just sometimes it's not all about fishing rods and hooks and lines. Like the light that I'm using, I kind of chunky rigged this light, and it's like the best piece of equipment that I have. The live shows would not be possible without this little rig. I mean, it's got the ring light. Is that what it's called? The ring light? Yeah, 10-inch or 12-inch facing me, and then I have another light facing that way. So when we hit the camera on that, the other side of the camera is on the phone, I have to hit that light on. So, and then I have a large battery pack, duct tape. It's just duct tape, but this light setup works phenomenal for me. I absolutely love it. Then I have a microphone, and it's taped on there, so I can just, when I put my phone in place, I just plug it in. It's good to go. I think I need to show y'all guys. So if anyone who wants to fish at night, I think this would do really, really well. Or something to this effect, something close to this. And it's funny because I had bought this ring light for my daughter. She's 17 years old, and I thought she would like it to put her makeup on and stuff like that. And she didn't want it. And then her aunt showed up and she wanted it. I'm like, I'm not gonna give it to you. I think I just spent like $30 on it. And then I tried to mount my GoPro on this thing, and it wouldn't work out just because of just the way the setup was. And I finally made something work. I mean, I had all kinds of little scrap pieces from different GoPros or camera setups, and this will be a good video show how I have it set up. At least I think it will. Yeah, I think I do. I think I need to do a good setup on this. There you go, exactly, yeah. Then I'd like to do another video like on the ultimate nighttime fishing setup. You know, using black lights, because I have the black lights, and I have like a light stand that DJs use to put up their DJ, but I just put the black lights up there. I need to do that setup, because if I had the black lights to a side, guys, you would be able to see the monofilament going down. You would be able to see that, but without the black lights, it's pretty hard. But to bring that setup, I need to bring my boat battery, an inverter. It's a lot of equipment. If I come and set up around 3:30, 4 o'clock and do it all nice and slow, but if you show up at 7 o'clock, it's kind of hard to set all that up just for 2 hours. That would be the ultimate live stream show. Yeah, because you can't see them on film, right, guys? I can't see it either. No, it's not, but you weren't here a little while ago. I don't think you were here a little while ago. My truck is literally 20 feet away from here, so it's not very far. It's parked really close to me. Guys, that's me. I'm gonna fish where I can park really close. I'm not gonna walk through the forest, through the cliffs, and through the jungle to go fishing somewhere. That's just not me. Guys, we'll give it a few more minutes. I'm not gonna keep y'all up just looking at the rods, but that one's that's just the waves. That's what it is. That's the waves. Now that's the ultimate thing. If you can be mobile, that's the main thing, is be mobile. Put your gear in a backpack and move around. Absolutely. The thing with me is that I start looking at something, I'm like, oh, I need this, I need that, and I did. To begin with, I love my rod holders. I love them, and I think they're the best rod holders in the world, but they're very, very heavy. They're heavy. You wouldn't want to pack those in a backpack, I can tell you that much. The rod holders I'm talking about, guys, those rod holders. It's just rebar, PVC pipe, and then duct tape. And of course, they're painted with fluorescent paint. That's what it's. I've been thinking about buying like a sling bag. I seen them that Catfishing Carp, Luke put out a few videos out. I was almost gonna buy it, but I think he bought his from Europe or big carp tackle. Yeah, big carp tackle. They didn't have them on their website. I haven't been on that website in a long time. Big carp tackle. That guys, if that's the first time you're hearing that, they sell a lot of really good stuff for catching carp. The thing is that I haven't caught carp, and you know what? We need to do a carp show, because yesterday I had 2 rods and one of them blasted, took off. Yes, a rod quiver. That's exactly right. But I bet you mine would be just overpacked. I don't think these rods will. I think they would be a little bit big for that quiver. Of course, you break them down. No, I think you're right. No, Luke brings his 10-foot rod, so I know you can take any rod you want. On a garage sale, yes. I seen them on Amazon. There was one guy who came up to me about a year and a half ago, and he had one from Amazon. He loved it. The only one about the one that the rod quiver from a Big Carp Tackle, the shoulder strap is a lot thicker. Just seems it might just have more padding. I remember Luke at one of his events. Oh, it's been about 2 years ago. He showed up and he couldn't find parking nearby because everything was shut off. And man, he got there with his quiver and everything, but he had it packed in. Man, he just threw on the floor when he got there. It's so damn heavy. That's my ultimate rod size. That's my favorite rod size, guys. I know everyone's, cat fishermen love the big rods, the 7.5 footers. To me, I wish Whisker Seeker would come out with a 7-foot rod. I just love 7-foot rods. Send one wet Marco Murillo. I mean, I'll send me whatever you want, but you're gonna send me. Oh man, that would be amazing. Hell yeah. I'll get with you. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. I appreciate that, guys. I'm 11-foot heavy action. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the one I have over there, that's a Whisker Seeker rod right there. That's a 9.5-foot rod. It's heavy action. And as much as I love Whisker Seeker, guys, so when you hear me say the word Whisker Seeker, if you're whatever brand, by all means, stay with it, guys. The only reason I like these rods, they have very nice action, even through action. But Whisker Seeker is not perfect. It is not perfect. I hope that SHAD Ferguson or River Certified or the CEO is listening to me. But one thing I will never, ever use again is their fishing line. Ever. Their fishing line, guys, it's good as long as it's brand new. The orange line. I'm talking about the orange monofilament. That's the only one I'm talking about. They're 20-pound monofilament. I will never use again. They sent me some more to try out again. I put it on this big rod right here. And after you, let's go by. When you cast and that line is being stretched, it just becomes like super brittle. It just. Another thing you need to be really careful with Whisker Seeker are their quick clips. I have lost 2 fish, guys, one on a live stream and one that I had to edit the video because I was so pissed. I mean, when I say Whisker Seeker, because they already have them attached to their Demon Dragons, what I do is I wrap it with electrical tape or duct tape. But they're going to be coming out with some new rods, I believe. They're trying to get rid of their old inventory. Orange line, but I highly doubt it is Whisker Seeker line. I don't know if guys, I had posted a video on how easy that line was breaking on me, and this Chad Ferguson that night did a comment on that video. Told me to get in touch with Matthew. I believe it's Matthew Davis, which is the CEO of Whisker Seeker. He's in Elston. Get in contact with him. He'll take care of you. And I didn't respond to Chad Ferguson because Chad Ferguson is kind of what do you call him, an ambassador or like a spokesperson for Whisker Seeker. And the CEO called me early in the morning the next day and said, Elston, I heard what's going on and what can I do to make this right? And I was like, he's like, I can send you more line, I can send whatever you want. And I was like, you know, after we had a nice long conversation, I was like, look, I'm coming up on 2,000 subs. When I hit 1,000 subs, I give away Whisker Seeker rod. If you want to send me a rod so I can give away on my channel, would be awesome. Done. Guys, he sent me a bunch of stuff. And after that phone call, guys, I couldn't delete that video fast enough. I was looking on YouTube. I was like, how do you delete a video? But not trying to talk bad, but I wouldn't trust their fishing line. And I have three brand new spools, and breaks my heart just to throw in the trash. Yeah, I'm just letting y'all know. I mean, it's a small little crowd right now, 15 people, so. And I was also watching a River Certified, which is another, he's a pro staff, and he was fighting a giant flathead. I'm talking about giant, probably 60, 70 pounds. And he doesn't talk about it directly, but I know Whisker Seeker also has, what do you call a shock leader or a shock line, or what do you call that first piece of line that you use to bite, oh, my mind went blank. So anyways, that fish kicks, and it popped his line. It popped his, I think he was using 50-pound monofilament Whisker Seeker line, and I'm like, there's no way in the world a fish can pop a line. Not 50 pounds. But anyways, I can't wait till they come out their new rods. Okay. So that big one, I just put that Berkeley something, and it has a very nice green color to it. It's very, you can barely see it. Yeah, it's the one way over there. Kind of like it so far, but that's 25 pound test line. I got 2 of the 9.5 spinning rods on black. Yes. How do you like them? Oh, let me just read it. Yes. They're very stiff. They're very stiff. As a matter of fact, oh, that's Michael Murillo that's bought those. Okay. Yes. I mean, I had said I was going to give that rod away, but that rod has the best rod that I've ever done. As a matter of fact, they just had a sale. I think it was 3 weeks ago or whatever it was. And I had bought one, and I gave it away. Just to give rods away, because they had another sale just 3 weeks ago. I'll be honest, I wish that big 9.5 foot rod was medium heavy, not heavy. To me, it's medium. It's a heavy stiff. It's too stiff for my liking. Guys, I'm gonna go grab a sweater. I'm cold. I'm back. Man, I have a boat and I need to take it out at least one time this year. One time. I have what year would it be? I think it's a 2000. I don't know what year it is. It's got to be probably 2010 grizzly tracker. It's a 1648, so it's 16 feet long, 48 inches across. It fits four people comfortable. Nice sweater. There you go. River certified. That's a pro staff from Whisker Seeker. He did really good videos this summer. I think he's a teacher, and he put a lot of videos this summer. He was catching some very, very big fish. Big fish. Wait a minute, you're using 10 to 12? But I don't encourage huge cats. Wow. So when I first started my YouTube channel, I was using Suffix monofilament Suffix Elite, and that line, guys, it's an extremely good line. I was using 14-pound test line, catching 20, 30, 40, 140-pound catfish. Absolutely zero problems. People say, why did you stop using it? 2 reasons. Price. I think it was a little expensive, and then I wanted to bump it up. I didn't want to stay with 14. I was like, man, the fish were getting big. I mean, we were catching quite a bit of 30-pound fish about 3 years ago, and I just found Cabela's, I forget, Striker. I think it's called Cabela Striker monofilament. I mean, it is a line that is extremely reasonable price. I think it's like $5 for 300 yards, something like that, or probably even more yards. Suffix is my favorite mono. Absolutely, it's phenomenal fishing line. I was having trouble finding the 20-pound test line. I would have to order it from different websites. Like Dick's, well, at least my Dick's here would only carry, I think it was a 17-pound test line. And then I also did a test using my black lights, which line you can see more, and you can see this one more than the Suffix. Spider wire is expensive. I'm guessing spider wire is braid or not? Is that also monofilament? Last time I was talking about monofilament lines, a lot of people are telling me about that. The one that you find at Walmart, the one that's way on that rod, way over there. It's not Berkeley. Berkeley, I think it was Big Gain or something like that. Yeah, it's braid. Yeah, I wouldn't even. I think I have a spool of braid. I think it's that brand you're talking about. The only reason I use braid is for the hair rigs for when I do carp fishing. I like Pro Cat line. Never seen that one. Berkeley Big Game, yes. And that I like the color. It's very, very visible. It's funny how, some people say they like something and the other person doesn't like, but it's whatever you feel comfortable and confident with. I had always said I was always gonna stick with 20-pound test line, but that big rod over there, that's that, once again, that Whisker Seeker 9.5 foot, that's that heavy action. I was just having a hard time. I just wanted to get a bigger line out there, so let's see if I can cast it any further out. Guys, if you ask me which one casts further, the big Whisker Seeker or the small, I think they cast just about the same distance. Just the way I cast. I have a hard time casting that heavy stiff rod over there. No, dude, do what you gotta do. Family comes first and put the baby to bed. I'm surprised my wife let me come fishing because we were fishing yesterday as a family. But it was daytime. I was like, man, I want to fish at nighttime. But once again, guys, this is the first time I ever fished this spot. I'm not crazy thrilled about it, but where I normally fish all the channel side, it's all underwater. I don't know what, they need to rebuild that whole park. That whole park, it all goes underwater. At least the sidewalk section does. Oh, big fish. There we go, baby. We had a hit. We finally had a hit. And my Michael Murillo just put the baby to bed. He just left. That's what we needed, Michael. Oh, my God. My wife laughed because my friend yesterday was with us, Oscar. And anytime Oscar comes fishing with us, he's like, he jinxes it for us. We have the worst luck. We have the worst luck. Oh, finally we had a little excitement. Yeah, I need a big rod like he does. But he uses bait casters. I think you have a benefit. I think a bait caster and braided line will get it way further out. But I think Catfish Dave uses I think he uses mono. I don't think he uses braid. I don't think that was a blue catfish, guys. I think that was probably like a garbite. These blue catfish, anything 5 pounds, they're gonna inhale that bait. They're gonna run. I love the high vis colors on my. I want to go with the highest visible line. Well, I got excited for a minute there. I have a pin 8,000. 6,000 pin. Hold on, let me see that again. So the rod way over there. Oh, I'm not gonna get up and look at it, but I think it's a pin. I'm not sure what size it is, but guys, I'm looking to replace these reels. Not that there's nothing wrong with these reels. They're just a little heavy, and then they're bait runners or bait feeders. They're called both things, bait runner, bait. So in other words, you have that double clutch, and I don't use that anymore. I'm looking for a reasonable priced reel that has a very loud clicker when spinning reel. And I think Pin, is it Pin? Yeah. Pin just came out with a very affordable rod. It's like $50, and I'm thinking about getting it. Oh, the waves are really kicking up right now, guys. If the rods are bouncing a little bit, it's because the waves. Guys, we need to catch a fish. We need to catch a big catfish. Okay, I'll have to check out that video. I'll watch most of his videos. I'm not gonna watch a 30-minute. I can tell you that much. I'm doing a lot of skipping forward. Oh, very nice. I want to check it out. Are you gonna do a video on it? I know you like to do your reviews months later, and I think oh. I saw something happen here, guys. Who saw that? Is that I saw something like just bounce a little bit. Oh yeah, you're right. I did see that video. I did see it. I don't remember it, but I saw it. I'm back. You missed the big hit. One of these here in the middle. We had as soon as you said you were gonna go, 30 seconds later, it went down. I didn't get it from my chair, but we had a nice size hit. And then this first one here just started bouncing a little bit. Maybe it's about to pick up. They're afraid of the Barbie or something. I don't know, but they're afraid of me. They shouldn't be afraid of me. I'm gonna put them right back in the water. They're gonna go right back in the water. I'm gonna try to take care of them as much as possible. That's one thing about me, guys. I try to take care of the fish as much as possible because I'm thinking if someone catches that fish in a day or 2 days or a week later, I want that fish to look nice. Not all scratched up. People sometimes lay these fish on concrete or sidewalks and they're moving around and they're getting all beat up and scratched up. So yes, that's awesome that you put the fish back in the water, but I mean, someone's gonna catch that fish in 2 or 3 days and it's gonna be a terrible picture for them. You catch to eat, well, there you go. You're gonna eat the fish, enjoy it. Guys, I'm seeing rats run across here. There's rats here. There's rats. I mean, we are in DC, so. So will you eat any size, or is there any size that you put back? Hey, rats. I knew someone was gonna put that. When I was reading, I already knew what you were gonna have on there. You didn't miss a single fish. So maybe you can bring us a good. We had one hit, or two, one hit and one tap. The one that hit is one of those. Right now they're together. You can't see the difference in the rods. Guys, the problem is that, I'll be honest, the Barbie dragon, I can't throw it very far out. It's just, and the wind is kind of like coming this way and it's giving me a hard time. Okay. I have set a rule. So if someone was to walk by and I caught an 8, 10, maybe a 15-pound catfish and they wanted to eat it, and I will give it to them. And if they say, first of all, I'm going to ask them, do you know how to cook it? Do you know how to fillet it? And do you have something to transport it in? You know what I'm saying? In other words, a plastic bag. You're not going to get a fish and lay it in the trunk. I'm sure it's going to stink their car up. But anything over 20 pounds, I will not give away. That's just me. I'll put it back in the water. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Princess. Cookie's not with me, but maybe next time. Guys, I have tucked Cookie. Cookie is 12 years old, and I tuck Cookie into bed just about every single night and give him a kiss goodnight. He's 12 years old, and I still do that. You know, he's almost at that point. He's in middle school already, in 7th grade. He doesn't complain. I don't mind. He's my son, and I just, as long as it goes on, you know, it's all I go and get the blankets, put him nice and neat, cover him up. He uses 2 blankets, and then give his kiss goodnight, close the door. That's good. I mean, any of y'all who are parents, enjoy while you can while the kids are small, because once they're big, they're big. My daughter's 17, so my daughter, her name is Bella, and we had her quinceañera. So quinceañera is like her when she turns 15 years old, and my wife is very, very strict. My daughter was not allowed to wear makeup, to be wearing high heels. That's I guess the Latino or the Spanish believe strongly, and that's when they can start wearing makeup, and that's when they're given their first high heels during the party, the reception. The dad, I go in and I put her first high heels on, and that's when she dances with me. But anyways, talking about kissy cookie goodnight. So my daughter Bella's 17, and she just brought a friend over, and just last week, she kind of wants to start having a boyfriend, I guess. And yeah, I know she's 7. That's awesome, DMV. And so anyway, she brought a guy over, a nice kid, and he wants to take her out to the movies. And I said, look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is how we've raised her, how we taken care of her. So you better respect that. So, anyways, again, I'll talk here. Talk about fish. But anyways, Cookie's 12 years old, and I still tuck him in. She's 7. Yes. Yeah, Bella. Princess Bella. Yes, not Isabel. Bella. Yeah, they had the same name. My daughter's Bella, and DMV, your daughter's Bella too. That's awesome. Mason is 3. He sleeps right in the middle between. We have a king size bed, and Mason sleeps on the bed with us. Cookie used to sleep on the bed with us too. Cookie was, I think, 8 years old, and the only reason Cookie stopped sleeping with us in our bed is because Mason was on the way, and Mason was born, so Cookie, we had to kick him out. Oh, that's probably that's just me talking too much information here. Calls her Belle. There you go. Okay, because I thought I had read the word Isabel. That's awesome. Oh, it's all good. You raise your child, right, and as best you can. You do what you can. Well, guys, I don't know, maybe another 10, 15 minutes, and that's it. So my next live stream, I have something planned, guys. Hey, the Baltimore Angler, what's going on, buddy? Oh, I love the Baltimore Angler. He has so much energy, excitement, and then he's so lucky he gets to fish with that hook set. That's awesome. Thanks for stopping by. So anyways, guys, look forward for the next live stream. We're gonna try to do something, and hopefully we don't get kicked off or kicked off there's a dock. There's a little dock right next to where I fish at, and I went today, and the gate was open. I was gonna fish on that dock. That dock is used to take people across the channel, back and forth. But the last boat, I think, is at 7 o'clock, and I would love to fish off that. It's like a platform, and it's kind of out in the river, the channel side. I would have been there today, but I had nowhere to set my rods. So next time I'm gonna bring my wagon set up, and we're gonna fish from there. That's gonna give us, I think, a better opportunity for us to get those rods further out in the water. The Baltimore Angler. So if you're still here, been here almost 2 hours and nothing. We had one good takedown about 20 minutes ago. Well, a decent takedown, but yeah, Mason will not go to sleep because Mason has my iPad. I have my work iPad, where I do my proposal and stuff. And he'll be watching videos, YouTube, and he won't put his iPad down until we put our phone, and he'll fall asleep. He'll fall asleep instantly. But we have to take his iPad away from him. I mean, that's nuts, I guess that's bad parenting. He's 3 years old and he has an iPad. I guess who doesn't? I guess all kids now these days have. Yeah, exactly. All kids, I think, have iPads. Baltimore, the Baltimore Angler, I got to go fishing with you one of these days. I don't know where you're fishing out on the East Coast. I don't know how far it's out, but man, I would love to go check out that, where you did your last, I think it's your last 2 videos or it's your last 1 video. Looks like a very interesting spot. Fishing from like the street. And there's no traffic, I mean, at least during the video, I saw no traffic go through there. You must have a secret spot. Big car video dropping tomorrow. All right. It's hard. Let's see here. Well, there you go. Hey, you know what? If an hour before bedtime, no electronics, it works. By all means, whatever works for you. Yes. I think the carp are doing really well because, once again, if you just tuned in, I was fishing yesterday with the family. Realistic. Oh my God, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, I love when everyone is amazing, but when someone's a big YouTuber and stops by to say hello. Wait, no, we're actually fishing with Barbie dolls. Yeah, we got Barbie dragons out there. Oh, so yesterday I was fishing with a sabiki rig, and I had a piece of corn on every single the 5 hooks, and we had a carp take off. I had the little Zepco running, and it screamed. It must have screamed for about 10 seconds nonstop, and it broke the hook off. Why in the world? Okay, Catfish Dave. I don't know if you watch Catfish Dave. Catfish Dave is a good sized YouTuber. He did the challenge, or he did a video using the Barbie doll, making fun of the demon dragons. Demon dragons, once again, are what I've been using to spook. He did it. People requested for me to do the same thing, so that's what we're doing. We're actually using Barbie dolls. What it's doing, it's suspending the bait off the bottom. That's all it's doing. I guess you didn't believe we're using Barbie dolls. They're out there. The Barbie dolls are out there. If you go back to the first 2 or 3 minutes of the video, you'll see them. No, it's not clickbait. They're out there. You know what? If you're still here, I'm going to bring one in just so you can see it. I don't know if Realistic is still here, but it's the Carolina rig, leader line. Instead of using a demon dragon, we're using a Barbie doll. This is the mermaid Barbie. Then we have the rattle, and the eel. Catfish Dave did it first. Oh, her head fell off. So that's the challenge. That's not working. We haven't caught anything. Let's get it back out there. So we got the eel head on here, guys. Realistic, like the problem is that someone says I don't have kin out here, and you're right, I don't have kin. So yeah, I don't think the fish are active, I'll be honest. I think the Barbie would have been really cool to catch like several catfish. It didn't work. I'll continue using the Barbie on that next time, on that big rod over there, but I don't think I'll do it again on these. Just for fun, see what would happen. I wonder how many thumbs down I have. You know, people are like, what is he doing? What kind of, I get that question asked a lot. Gamakatsus, I think they are, or Reapers. I think they're called Reaper hooks from Hooker's Terminal Tackle. I'll use whatever hook. 0 thumbs down. That's awesome. A lot of my videos have 0 thumbs down. You know, that's awesome. I just love all the support y'all guys give me. Y'all are amazing. You know, I try to do what I can. Yeah, exactly. You too. You know what? Let me see. Oh, the game's getting good. The game's getting good. Maurice 7-4. Maurice is giving me updates on the Nationals game. So if the Washington Nationals baseball team wins today, they go to the World Series. I'm not saying that I'm a Nationals fanatic. I just became just because their logo and they're about to go to the World Series. Hopefully, they already won 3 games, so they just win one more. The 4th game, they're in. Let's see. Now she does. Yeah, I guess you'll understand this. I get my video if you watched Catfish Dave. Watch his. Then I saw a rat come right next to me. Yeah, so no fish. I was out fishing yesterday once again with the family. We had 1 carp run and that was it. That would be a good one. There's rats. I mean, we are in DC. There's lots of rats around here. They're running around me. They're creeping me out. That's what's going on. Good night. I'm going to be here another maybe 5 more minutes. There's not much going on here. You catch the rat. I keep looking. I have my EEL, my SHAD right there. I'm like, I don't see the rat around there, but. Realistic, you still need to go live. I know you're still here, but you got to do a live show. Kayak Catfish went live, I think, for the first time last week. He did really well. Not that I do good, but I do it for the rods. I do it for the show. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you don't have good internet, it wouldn't be too good. But I thank you so much for stopping by. Like I said, every one of you means the world to me, but it touches my heart when someone, I say famous, okay? Someone famous drives by and says hello. It means a lot. Cookie, let's just say he got me mad or upset and he pissed me off last live stream. All he does is yawn. He's like, oh, he's putting everyone to sleep. No, he's at home. Cookie's good. He's just at home. I didn't know how late I was gonna be out here, so I was just kind of nippy out here. And the last, yes, yeah, he was just yawning. I'm like, and down here. Every time he's yawning, my hand is hitting his leg down here. I'm like, Cookie, stop. You know, I'm not saying anything. You might not see a reaction on my face, but my hand is tapping him down here like to stop yawning. But yeah. So, anyways, my last live stream, I was in water up to my kneecap, and Mom would not let that happen with Cookie out here. Yeah. Man, I was hoping to catch a big fish. I have the app. Is it the Avionic app where it shows you the depth, and it's not very deep here. Like I said, guys, I don't have my wagon to, because the DC tidal basin is like literally 100 yards right there, but I didn't have my blue wagon. I need my wagon to roll all my equipment. My employees are using it at work. We're doing our first government project. Well, I mean, it's a subcontractor of the government, so we'll see how that goes. We're doing black accent walls. There's like 40 offices, and every single office needs a black wall. Some of them already had been painted like a royal blue, but it's a new company taking over that section of the building, so we're doing black walls. So they're using my blue wagon. Now the wagon smells like fish. Yes, the big takedown makes it all worth it. No big takedowns. Nothing. What is the temperature over that way? Here, I think it's like 69 degrees, or 66. It's pretty cool. Not cold, but it's cool. Yes. The only reason I know that is because I was watching the news, and they were saying by the time the Nationals game was over, it's gonna be like 66 degrees. So it's somewhere between 69 and 66. Low wind, very low wind. Someone says that we're gonna have rain all day tomorrow, but someone says the rain's gonna help because it's gonna help move this river, the water around. It's just, we have a tide here. This Potomac River has a tide, but it's just so slow moving. I mean, this is prime time for catfish around this time, this weather. And I'm gonna try it again later in the week. I think we're gonna have rain tomorrow, so maybe Friday we'll see what we can do. I need to buy me one of those little temperature things that you were using. I think it was last year to check the water temperature. They're really cheap. I went on your Amazon page. They're like $2 or $3. Oh, does it? Okay, okay. Well, there you go. You would. That was funny when I read your first comment. Like, clickbait. No, we're using we're using Barbie dragons. So if anyone is considering buying the new iPhone, which is the iPhone 11 Pro, this is what the front-facing camera looks like. It's much wider. Well, I'm not gonna say much. It's just wider than because I had the 10 Max Pro. No, the 10 Max. So I just upgraded, and it's got better cameras. That's pretty much the only thing it has. So now it has enough space for me and Cookie when Cookie decides to come back out here with me. When he stops yawning. we need the rain. I guess someone put the hobo watches my videos. He was saying that we need rain. We're gonna have rain all day tomorrow here. Hopefully it flushes this river, get this river moving. No, I had mentioned that. That's good. That's how you got that, because you're here a lot. I had mentioned about possibly using my daughter has the iPhone 11, but that's just a regular. I get so confused with all these new iPhones. She's got the iPhone 11, just a regular one with the 2 cameras. I was going to use her phone to do a live stream. No, I got my own phone. I have the 11 Pro. So the 11 Pro is the one that's got the 3 cameras on the backside. But my phone and her phone have the same front camera, which is a little bit wider. Gives you a little wider view. And then this one has got that 3rd camera, so you can have that super wide. Let's just give it a test. Since we're not doing much here. Can you open it up? Oh. Just kind of give you a view of where we're fishing at, where we're at. So let's start. There's my truck. There's the monument. So between here and that monument, guys, is the DC tidal basin. So right on the other side of that truck is the tidal basin. The tidal basin has 2 openings. Right around about 100 yards that way, there's an opening in an overpath. One rod and one reel fishes a lot on the other side of the bridge. So today we're actually fishing the actual Potomac River. I mean, it's all the same water, but this is where it's a little bit, the water moves just slightly a little bit more. And then that is 395. And that's, of course, the other side of the river. You can see all the traffic on that side. Look what time it is. And DC traffic. Still, you see all the red lights. And then you have that's Arlington, Virginia. So as soon as you cross the river on that side, guys, this is Washington, D.C., and the other side of the river is Arlington. That's Arlington. I think that's, I don't want to mess this up, but I think that's Crystal City. But anyways, that's where we're fishing at. That's where I'm chilling. There's some other light, truck, monument, and that's it. Man, I really messed up my chair here. So Crystal City, yes. Okay, thank you, Baltimore. Thanks for helping me out there. So, you know, sometimes, like when I was gonna buy this phone, I wanted to see the camera view with someone doing live stream on YouTube, and there's not a lot out there. And I wanted to add that portion to the title of this video. You know, check out, you know, iPhone 11 Pro front and rear facing camera doing YouTube live. There's only one person that's doing it right now, and they're in Walt Disney. I mean, it doesn't, that video wouldn't be for everyone, but That's something that I was looking for, and I couldn't find a lot of that. Guys, I think we're gonna call it a night. Problem, yeah, Crystal City. Oh, so Baltimore, if you just came in, I have two baits. I have EEL and SHAD. They gave me SHAD yesterday. There was a guide service. Those of you who already heard this 5 times, ignore it. But there was I was fishing with my family on the channel side, and a boat came across, a beautiful boat, and they recognized, because we're getting there around 2 o'clock, and we were setting up, and they yelled out from the boat like, "Hey, Cookie!" Cookie was there. Anyways, that boat comes up to us, and this boat does charters. It takes people fishing, and he takes these veterans fishing for free. It's a non-profit organization. It's called Veteran Fishing Adventures, and it's a beautiful, beautiful brand new boat. The front part of the boat actually comes down, so he can dock against, I don't know, maybe like some kind of like you could beach the boat, and wheelchairs can come right on it, or maybe in like a dock or something. His boat fits up to 5 wheelchairs at one time, so 5 people in wheelchairs can fish in that boat. So anyways, they were done fishing for the day, and he gave me all his bait that he had left over. He gave me like 10 gizzard shad, 4 crappie. He gave me a crappie, man. When I say it had to be about that big, I mean, I don't know if you can. He gave me smaller crappie. He gave me a small carp, 2 bullhead. He's like, you know what? I know you're gonna use all this bait today. Freeze it. And I did. I froze it all. And I've been wanting to do EEL versus SHAD challenge. I know we're kind of doing it with the Barbie, but I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna definitely do it again. I mean, we need to catch several fish to see, which one does slightly better. But 2 years I've been trying to get my hands on SHAD, and finally someone, to me, he gave me all that. It was like, it felt like he gave me like $1,000. I feel good when someone. It was probably, to him, it was probably leftover, but he had no idea what to do with it. Probably throw in the water. But when he gave it to me, it meant a lot. That was awesome. So it's just the small stuff, small stuff that doesn't take much to get me excited and happy. Oh man, I don't think have we had a live stream when not catching anything? I suck at Facebook, man. Someone just today said, "Hey, you know what? I just sent you a request." I'm like, good luck with that. The only time I do Facebook is because I have to. In other words, Whisker Sticks. That's another company who sells fish grips, LED rod tip lights. If you want to buy their stuff, you have to go on Facebook and send them a request. So that's the only time I use Facebook. Yes, Barbies are out. We're not playing with Barbies no more. You know what we need to do is just go back to the Carolina rig. Forget the Dragon, just go straight. 3 years ago, when I say 3 years ago, I'm thinking it's 3, maybe it's already 4. Maybe it is 4, it's 4 years ago. When I started YouTube, I was catching lots and lots of fish on the Carolina rig. In the DC tidal basin, I was catching 20, 30-pound fish. I mean, the fish back then, it was hot stuff, but right there, brother. Okay. Oh, it's not hard. If you want to send me a text message, just put my name on Google, Elston, and boom, pops up. I'm on Yelp. My business pops up, but that's my cell phone number, so it's not hard to find me. And you'll be surprised. People send me text messages or emails because on my about, I think I have my email address on there, so you can. Now we need to get together and do a video, go fishing, catch fish. 10 people watching. The crowd is getting smaller and smaller. I don't blame you. Yeah, which is this Santee Cooper rig. The small float is the Santee Cooper rig. It's the same thing as the Dragon. That will do the exact same thing as the Dragon here, because the Dragon is more when there's current or you have a live bait and it's swimming around, which is making that rattle in the Dragon, rattle. But I have those floats, and they're very inexpensive. Walmart has them. These box stores, Cabela's, they're like 30 cents. Would you rather spend 30 cents or $8 on a Dragon? Oh, it's heartbreaking going back home, and my wife asks me, "What'd you catch?" Nothing. And then she says, "I told you." It's like we were there yesterday. Plus, we're full moon too. I think full moon, not that I keep track of that stuff, but I've always heard full moon, or whatever you call it, large moon, it's not the best for fishing. Could be true, I don't know. But I just had to come out here because tomorrow we're going to have rain all day tomorrow. And then I want to do the eel versus shad, which we're doing right now, while it was still fresh. Because I did keep one eel and one shad without freezing. All the rest I did freeze. So I had to come out here and try it. Night crawlers. Okay. Time's up. Barbie failed us. You're saying to suspend your bait, it helps off the bottom. Absolutely. I have not lost a rig since I've been using Demon Dragon spooks, or chubs. Wisconsin calls them chubs. In about a year, I did lose some. I think it was last year when I was fishing on the Potomac side, further. I think it's called the Gaylord Museum, or what is it? Gay something. Anyways, but the current over there is a lot stronger because the river narrows down and there's a big curve. I did lose some dragons over there, but I rarely ever get hung up. I mean, here it's where I'm fishing at today. It's a very snaggable area, and these Barbies are just coming right in like nothing. Well, I mean, the Barbie floats very high up anyways. Yeah, I mean, if you prefer using those floats, absolutely. I think you're afraid to use the dragons. I think you're afraid to get them, because dragons, when I say the word demon dragons, whatever, spooks, it's all good until you lose them. Until you get snagged up, then that's when it's. Plus, the dragons look awesome just in the packs, and they have these really nice paint jobs on them. And I have a ton of those floats you're talking about, Sandy Cooper rig. And I remember seeing the Sandy Cooper rig, the Baltimore Angler, if you're still here or not, from Kevin Catterman. I'm not sure if you know him. He was one of the first people I saw him using it. Yeah, you're still here. I'm not sure if you know Kevin Catterman. He was doing, he put a video out with fishing with one rod and one reel, catching big catfish. I wonder what happened to him. He was doing really good on YouTube and he just stopped. He went to work with Cast King, and then he was with Cast King for like a few months, and Cast King told him to stop shooting shark videos, but he stopped working with them. Yeah, if I have any demon dragon, I think I still have 2 demon dragons left. And I've never purchased a demon dragon. The ones I have one from Catfish Bill, and I think Catfish Weekly. And I still have 2 of them. Yes, they did not want to making shark videos. Cast King, because I believe Cast King logo, it is a shark, I think. As a matter of fact, when he was going to be hired, or he was hired, he had to like make an apology video saying that he was no longer going to make shark videos, and he talked about keeping the shark out of water too long, and just a long story, which is possibly true. And then he says that when you catch a shark, you shouldn't take so many pictures. They were saying like one picture is no different from 10 pictures. And anyways, but he worked with Cast King for like 2 or 3 months. Then he stopped, and then he went, as soon as he quits or whatever, he went straight to making a shark video. Okay, at the tidal basin. Am I at the tidal basin? I'm across the street from the tidal basin, so I'm on the riverside. So I'm right next to the opening, one of the openings, if you're asking me where I'm at. I am not in the tidal basin. I wish I was, but I'm not. Yeah, he used to go by Kevin the Catterman Adventures, but he changed his name. I can't remember what he changed it to. If you know who One Rod and One Reel is, he did a fishing video. He brought him out, One Rod and One Reel, and One Rod and One Reel caught at that time he said that was his biggest fish, which was like a 35-pound blue catfish in the tidal basin right here. We're pretty close to where we're fishing at on the other side. All right, guys, 8 people. I think it's time to call it. That's why he was talking about kayaks. So Baltimore, do you talk to him? Because he's very smart and knowledgeable about fishing stuff, and he's just not putting the videos out like he used to. I mean, he does says he's working a lot, and he tries to do what he can, but there's just some people that got it, and I don't think he knows that he's good at what he does. Yeah, it's the Catterman, but something he changed it completely. The Catterman, yeah. Oh, that's right. You were here when we did that. That caffeine coffee challenge. That was an interesting video. What time is it, guys? What time is it? Oh, it's 10:15. I better start. I keep saying I better start packing it up, but I don't want to. Just uncomfortable right here. I mean, I am a little cold. Got you. I think Casking needed him and needed him bad because Casking does not have. Let's let this pass by. Casking has a phenomenal catfish rod, and they have no one who is pushing it and talking about it. Casking has no proper pro staff for catfish. And I've even left comments on Casking saying, you know what, you have a phenomenal catfish rod, and you're just not, you don't care about the catfishermen. They're just not properly pro staffed. I think a lot of pro staffers who are within companies are excited at first and they kind of fall away. There are so many companies who explode at moments. For instance, Demon Dragon. Demon Dragon, 2 years ago, everybody was talking about Demon Dragons, and nobody talks about Demon Dragons no more. We have 6 people with this. Exactly. He's very knowledgeable. He's very, very smart. I think he's a genius. Really? You said no thanks. I have one of the rods. I have the Cat Tech, Casking Cat Tech rod. And I like it a lot. I like it a lot because it's a true medium action, and it has a lot of bend, a lot of action, which I love. Well, I mean, if they send you something, it's for you to try out. I mean, it's like I'm sure most of you also get these Chinese companies sending emails saying, we want to send you stuff, and if you like it, put a video out. And I'm like, absolutely, send me stuff, but if I think the product is decent, I'll put a video out. But if it's crap, I'm not going to talk about it. This is how I see it. When someone wants to send me something, like for me to try out, no problem. Send me something, but send me one extra so I can give away. I mean, if the product is worthy and I think it's decent, I just don't want to talk about it and say, oh, look, that's just me. It's like when going back to Whisker Seeker, when they contacted me and said, hey, what can we do for you? You can send me a rod to give away. And 100%, bam, done. They send me a rod. They didn't send me a rod for me to, I said, send me one so I can give away, and that's exactly what I did. Now, they did send me a bunch of extra hooks, send me lots of hooks, send me some chubs and some other stuff, but us as YouTubers, we have to think about the people who watch us, I think. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. You're going to send me something to give away as well. Absolutely, Danny. Yeah, I get also these companies that want to send me stuff for my truck because I did several truck videos, and my truck videos make a lot more get a lot more views than my fishing videos. But I look at their products and they're just like junk. I can just see it from the pictures that it's junk. That would be awesome. You're back. All right, Dobson. You haven't missed anything, and I keep saying I'm gonna pack it up. And this conversation got really good with 6 people here. Some people, Team Kramer, you're really good at review. To me, my dyslexic and just the way my mind thinks, I can't keep a thought in my mind and speak on it too long term. It's like it's hard for me. So I don't like to review stuff. I'll talk about it, but not review it. I think this is one of our first skunks on live show, I think. I was just... Now, Danny, that is an awesome gift to receive. If they send it to you for free, if you're talking about the rod holders where when you're at home and you just hold them, in other words, like a stand, that is something 100% that I need. I need one of those. All my rods, I have a workshop, and the workshop has a small little shower. All my fishing equipment is just in that shower right there. There's several different companies who make that rod holders. I think if that's what you're talking about, Casking has a nice one. To make one, yes. Who just made one? There's a fishing and stuff. Someone fishing and stuff. I forget his. He's a really good YouTuber too. He's coming up very fast with PVC pipe. Use a gun rack. I don't have a gun rack either. Gotta get this a little bit closer to me. Anyone know what inning the baseball game is on? The Washington Nationals. If it's the score's still the same. Oh, man, it feels nippy. The wind, it's a slight little wind right on my ear right here. It's coming right this way. Thank you, Maurice. Maurice doesn't go anywhere. Ooh, it's already the 7th inning. Whoa. Game's moving along. Yeah, I have quite a bit of rods. Well, I don't have a lot, but I'm really waiting to see. Well, it was bad news when Chris Flores, I think he did a live stream. Yeah, he did a live stream, and he talked about he's not going to have a new rod come out soon. Um, he said he's gonna be working possibly on wait, he said 2 rods possibly. Oh, he said he's working on a bank rod, and he's possibly working on a channel catfish rod. Yeah, Maurice, you're amazing. I appreciate that. What is that link to? The Baltimore? Or I guess someone asked you for a link. I'll have to check it out. Sam, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for the update. I got skunked yesterday. I'm gonna get skunked today. That's a double skunk. 7 people, 31 thumbs up. Thank you. If you just came in and you hadn't been here all night, you haven't missed a thing. Whew. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to the Catfish Conference. I have to go to this coming year, and I hope I have a little extra money. I want to buy 4 reels. I'm not gonna buy high-end stuff. I don't like to buy high-end reels. I think I have some reels that I paid $15, $20 and they work absolutely phenomenal. But maybe some new rods. There's nothing wrong with these here. Very nice. Very cool. I'll have to check it out. Oh, you're gonna upload it tomorrow? Okay. What do you use to film your videos? You talked about using a phone, I think. I think the phone is perfect to film your videos. Yeah, I think if you had like the ultimate one around, and now you talked about it, the one fishing rod that you used, which was what was it, the ugly stick 6.5 foot, I think it was, that video you made, and I agree with you. Yes. It used to be that the 2-piece rods, it used to not have a very good action, but now these rods are they're being made so well that the 6-foot uglies, yes, or the GX2s. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you made those rod holders, really nice ones that have your name, the Baltimore Angler. Yeah. Is that video doing good? I think videos like that do well. People always want to. I just checked one of my videos. My wife just sent me a message. She's like, when you get home, don't make too much noise, so I'm going to sleep now. All right. Oh, I just checked one of my videos, and I think I'm just talking about my, I have like a simple catfish tackle box like that, and that video's got like over 3,000 views. Medium heavy bait caster, I think. Have you ever owned a Whisker Seeker, Team Kramer? I would love to try Rippin' Lips. I don't. The word heavy by itself on a rod, I'm not interested. That's just me. When I hear the word heavy, to me it just sounds like stiff. I appreciate that, Dobson. Thank you so much, William. And Maria. Is it Maria or Maria? I forget your wife's name. It's Maria. 9 people. Right when I thought we were getting smaller, oh, this live stream is way too long for no fish. Yeah, I want to look at that rib lips. I've heard people say, "Oh, that rod is like a noodle." I don't mind noodle. I don't mind that. That to me, I think like for YouTubers for the show, if you put in a show, you find a fish, you want to see that bend, that action. That at least that's what I like when I watch someone catching a fish. And I'll tell you who's really good at that. The Baltimore angler, Dan from that hook set. I think he has those 9-foot ugly sticks or big rods. His rods have lots of action. 4 ounces. 4 ounces is my sweet spot. In the 7-4. Wow, game is awesome. Yeah, I tried 5s. 5 was a little bit too much, I think. I think I can use 4 and 5, but nothing over 5. I won't fish if I'm required to go over 5. Yes. Okay, I've seen that. That's that company who really likes to send stuff out for free, but they're hoping to get a review or video made. Yes. They also contacted me, that company, about a year ago, and they wanted to send me, oh, I forget, they wanted to send me something, a net or something, or kid fishing rod or something like that, but they wanted you to, I don't know how you did it, Danny, but they want you to go to Amazon, and right before you pay, they want you to do something. In other words, you don't actually pay with your money, or I don't know how to do it, but it was just too many steps it seems like I didn't want to get caught up me paying for it and not getting reimbursed. I think they promised you they'll reimburse you, I think it is. South Bend. The word South Bend, I used to have South Bend rods. Yes. Yes. I've used them in the past. Very good rod. I was very happy with it. Can y'all hear the waves coming in? It's also, it stinks here. That rod keeps like dancing with the waves. Oh, so it's 10 there. I think we finally hit high tide. That's why the water's acting weird. You told me the rod that you're using right now, and I looked it up and I couldn't really find it. Oh, is that what that hook set uses? Wait, once you go look at your card, then send them email. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna start packing it up because there's nothing Later, man. Nightsticks. I need. Send me when you have time. Send me a text message or through messenger a link where I can maybe go directly to an Amazon link or something like that. I just like to check out different stuff. Not that There you go. Good. I agree, Danny. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera on so you can maybe get a little bit better picture. Y'all want to see me bring in the rods and clean it up real quick, but I think I'm gonna fall asleep here. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm gonna start packing it up. Let's see. So guys, this one didn't have any bait. I'm not sure if I knocked the bait off right now, but there's the Barbie for you. This one has SHAD on there. 7 people. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for hanging around and joining to be with me today, fishing along, but we tried. Till the next one, guys. Appreciate all the love and support. All right, guys. Appreciate all the love and support, guys. Till the next one. Y'all take care.